What's going on, guys? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick, and today I have a knife to show you. That's right, in light of all the ammunition costs, unavailability, reloading primers, things like that, we're going to be doing more stuff on the channel that's not necessarily firearm or ammunition dependent, I should say. So we're going to be taking a look today at this new Gerber I picked up. I've got a K-bar, I've got the Bear Grylls Gerber, not crazy about that. I wanted a combat slash survival knife, for all the knife combat I plan on doing in the future. None. But I've always liked knives. Maybe that's a Boy Scout thing. Seemed like everybody I was in Scouts with, paper's coming everywhere. Everybody I was in Scouts with loved knives, so it's kind of one of those things. So this is the Strongarm by Gerber. Very cool, very modular sheath. We're going to look at it up close in a second. But that's what we're looking with here as I almost drop it. Not having a good day today as far as coordination goes. So that's what we've got there. We're going to give you guys a close-up on it, and I will be putting it through a review process of sorts. This is not something that I would use for EDC or things like that, so it may take a while to get you the full review, but I will eventually, as I've used it, taking it camping or something like that. But yeah, let's show it to you up close. So the packaging for it's pretty straightforward. Black box, cardboard sleeve, knife came out, a bunch of paperwork came out. Let's see what we got here. Looks like I don't know, probably a warranty. I don't know, can't read. You guys know I can't read. But limited lifetime warranty in North America only, 25 years, limited warranty outside of America. So pretty cool. I'm sure there's some fine print with that. There's some foreign language on the warranty, and then the owner's manual. Strongarm fixed blade. So Strongarm sounds kind of cool. Looking at the sheath and knife itself, this is a polymer, plastic, whatever you want to call it. You got like a webbing material here with a little retention snap. Although I will tell you, just based off my few minutes of playing with this, I'm not sure how much you need that strap because the knife is in there. You got these little thumb push-off points here, which are kind of cool, so that if this was hanging from a belt, you're not jerking the whole thing around to get it out. You can brace off there, pop it out. The knife itself, very cool looking. You've got kind of a rubberized diamond texture here on the grip. Nice little hilt. You can hold it a variety of ways depending on what you're doing. And a nice flare down here at the base, and then the pommel is like a glass breaker, skull crusher, corny as that sounds, type thing, with a lanyard hole that you can play with that. So pretty cool there. It is made in the USA in Portland, Oregon. Came fairly sharp out of the box. Nothing to write home about, but pretty sharp. You do have a 90-degree spine on the knife, which is nice for, if you want to hammer on it or use it on a fire starter, things like that. The real selling point for me, though, was this sheath. So come over here, you have the option to mount it horizontally. Now I know you're saying, Nick, if you mount it horizontally on your belt, like small the back Ranger carry or whatever, you still got to deal with all this, right? Not so. You have a system of snaps and other things. I can take the knife out to show you that, but snaps and other things that make this sheath very modular. So now you're like, okay, cool. Well, it's not just a one-trick pony, guys. This thing does a lot. You pinch these tabs here, pull this little guy out down here. Requires a little bit of coordination, which if you've been watching my channel, you know that it's not particularly a skill that I have. Pull this little tab out, this pops off, and voila, Molly compatible mounting options. Going back up here to the canvas doodad, we'll take the knife out. Very easy to hook this back on. I'm just gonna thread it through there, snap it back there, and you can go through a tactical belt this way. You can pop this off and just run a skinny strap, for lack of a better term. There's a bunch of things you can do with this knife. That makes it really, really cool, really modular. It is designed to fit a 1.75 inch belt, so not just a 1.5 inch belt, which is cool. I know a lot of us wear 1 3/4 inch belts just for standardization, I should say. I'm also from Georgia, so yeah, words do not always come easy. But there we go, guys. Pretty modular looking. So what would a knife like this be used for? I guess it's a fighting knife, if you will, or just a general purpose fixed blade. camping, yard work, whatever you would use a fixed blade for, survival. Throw it in your little trunk mounted survival kit and forget about it. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Looks like prices on these can run anywhere from $69.99 all the way on up to $80 something depending on what you're looking for. I opted for the Coyote or Flat Dark Earth color because I like that. It's a little bit easier to find the black in stock, so keep that in mind. Whatever you want to do. If you're like me, it's worth waiting for the tan. But very comfortable in the hand. First impressions, definitely feels like a knife that is not going anywhere regardless if it's wet or dry or whatever. So as time goes on, I'll be using this thing and kind of putting it through its paces a little bit. I'm not going to torture test it like some of the other channels do, but just kind of a real world approach to using it as I am able to, and then letting you guys know how it works. So stay safe, keep shooting if you can, keep playing with knives if you can't, and I'll see you next time.